You're listening to Mission Possible, the good news program on News Radio 610 WIOD.
But once again, we're at that part of our show where we get to interview a life changer, someone who is making a difference in the community. I am so happy to have Dennis Haas with us this morning. He is with ARC Broward. First of all, just want to say welcome, Dennis, to the show.
Thank you very much.
Well, Dennis Haas is the president and CEO of ARC Broward, and as I've learned more about him, I found that he has been with ARC Broward in some capacity for over 29 years. Prior to being president, he was on the board, so he certainly is a mover and shaker with this wonderful organization, which is a nationally accredited not-for-profit organization that's been providing services to children and adults with autism, intellectual disabilities, and various other disadvantages for more than 57 years. ARC Broward offers 22 services through its 400 skilled, compassionate, and dedicated employees. So I don't want to say any more because I'll be stealing your thunder. So Dennis, please tell our listening audience what you all do, what are your needs, and how can the community get involved with helping you?
Excellent. Thank you very much for the opportunity. As you can see, ARC Broward, our primary core mission is to transform the community by providing opportunities for individuals with intellectual disabilities and others to achieve their fullest potential. And the way we do that is through 21 different programs serving, it's a full continuum, sort of a one-stop shop from little children that are 6 months old all the way up to seniors. I believe our oldest is 75 years old. And I won't run through the entire range of all 21 programs, but they include residential programs, independent living and job training, preschool, after-school counseling, and pretty much anything an individual or their family would need to succeed and be all that they can be, if you will. And we are funded by a number of different contracts that we competitively are selected for through different governmental entities, state government, the Children's Services Council of Broward County, United Way, Broward County, and many others. But we also raise money through fundraising, private foundations, and support of good corporate citizens in the community. We also, in the last 10 years, have done some creative things that is a little bit outside of the box for a typical nonprofit organization, and that is to make an effort to generate our own funds, because as we all know from the news and what's happening these days, there are fewer dollars and increasing demand coming from government and philanthropy with the economic challenges that folks have. And so we operate several what we call mission-based or social enterprises. Those are really businesses that we operate under our umbrella for the purpose of providing job opportunities and job training for the folks that we serve. And I'm going to, if I could, I'll talk about two of them that are particularly exciting.
Yes, please do.
Okay. One is the ARC Broward Culinary Institute, which is both a school that provides an entry-level 16-week course in culinary art, accredited and approved by the State Department of Education. So folks that graduate from that get a recognized certificate. And then we help them take that certificate and get a job either in our catering business or outside in the community, get a typical job, which is the ultimate goal, of course. But what's interesting about this culinary school is that we run a catering business to help support it. And the catering business employs individuals with and without disabilities. And this particular program serves not only folks with intellectual disabilities, but folks that are just having some challenge in finding their way, kids aging out of foster care. Soon we'll be accepting veterans and a host of others. So it provides people with the ability to work side by side with a diverse population, just like the real world. And catering business provides them with actual experience in working to help build a resume so that they're not only doing coursework, but they're actually working with our chefs and working in the catering business.
Now, let's say that somebody in the community, they love everything that you've said, and maybe they have an event coming up and they would like to have it catered, and they think, wow, this would be a win-win thing. We would be, paying an organization. We know we're helping them, and they'd be helping us. How would they contact you?
They would go to our website, which is www.arcbroward.com, and there will be a link to all the information about the Culinary Institute, or they can call our main number, which is 954-746-9400. And I can tell you, you may not think that I'm objective, but the quality of the food and the work that this catering enterprise provides is absolutely outstanding. In fact, for those of your listeners in Miami and Broward, Michelle Bernstein, the well-known star chef that is based in Dade County, recently was our honorary chair at one of our events and is working with us to help our students as well. But we are catering in Dade County, Broward County, and Southern Palm Beach County, weddings, parties.
Oh, that's amazing.
Events. It's amazing. And what's really cool about it is that not everybody is able to make a donation and not everybody is able to contribute in a way that is traditionally how folks get involved with a nonprofit organization.
Yeah, but this is another way of being able to contribute and also receive a service and know you're helping a nonprofit that's doing such wonderful work.
Absolutely, and when we send our students to work and participate in these catering opportunities, the feedback we get from government, corporations, folks getting married, having sweet 16s and quinceañeros, if I said that correctly, parties, love the fact that they're also saying to their guests and to each other, isn't it great that we're also giving back as part of this celebration?
Yeah, that is wonderful. Now, in the last few minutes, because we only got a couple more minutes here, please tell our listening audience about your electronics recycling services as well, because you've got another social enterprise there.
The ARC Broward Electronics Recycling Services is almost 12 years old, and it is an enterprise that recycles end-of-life computers, cell phones, televisions, copiers, most things with a plug. And we have served Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach counties. And you can, it's a place to donate your end-of-life electronics for private businesses, large businesses. We will work with you, and every scenario is different. There's some fees associated with assuring that all sensitive information is eliminated from what you're providing to us. And we take all of that, and the work is done by our students and some of our other programs to process the materials and reuse the materials, the items themselves.
Okay, Dennis, we're kind of at the end of this, but I hate cutting you off because it's so wonderful and valuable in a way that the community can connect to you. So let's just tell them one more time the website, which is www. What was that? ARC
Broward
.com. Okay, so please go to that. Check out what this wonderful organization is doing. Thank you, Dennis, for being one of those life-changer organizations in our community. We give you all the kudos, and thank you for being on the show today.
Thank you very much, and we're also on Facebook. It's another place to find us. So thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you.